Hey guys, what's up? It's Reese here. I've got another shoe review video for you. And now most of you probably don't know this because I've only done a few shoe review videos so far. But I buy a lot of shoes. I have, 30 some pairs in my collection right now. But I don't just buy shoes that, are popular, that are hyped up. I mean, I definitely, I have some Jordan Retros and I have, Nike Foam Posits and I have this and that are, kind of cool or rare or whatever. But I don't buy shoes, I feel like some people buy shoes because, it's the Jordan Retro, man, I got to get those. I buy shoes that I like, and so it just so happens that maybe, I really like the Flint 13s, so I bought those and stuff like that. But so some of the shoes that I buy and some of the shoes I really like are pairs that are actually pretty uncommon, and even pairs that other people don't really like, but that I really enjoy. And so today I'm going to show you my favorite pair of shoes, and this is a pair that there's very little out there on because they were never that popular, but I just love them. We're talking about the Nike Air Max Hyperize Lithuania, and these came out in spring of 2010, and they're as you can see, there's a lot of white on the shoe, but there's a ton of black, green, yellow, and red accents. So these shoes, even though the main upper is white, these shoes really have a nice pop. The actual colorway, it's the white, black, Varsity Maize, and Pine Green. Those are the colors that were listed on the box, but there's also a lot of hits of red. So yeah, this shoe takes its inspiration from the 1992 Lithuanian Olympic basketball team. They had pretty crazy colored tie-dye uniforms. And then, so this kind of bases off those colors, and then also the Lithuanian flag is these colors. And if you're into basketball at all, you know that 1992, the Olympics, that was the year of the USA Dream Team that just dominated everybody. But I believe the Lithuanian team got, I want to say, 3rd place in those Olympics. So yeah, this shoe's kind of pays tribute to that. It's a great looking shoe. I've actually read a few negative reviews online where people say like these stand out too much, and I have no idea what they're saying. I think they look great. So we'll get a little in-depth here. I'll get a little closer here in a second. But I mean, I have a lot of Jordan Retros, I have a lot of Nikes and stuff, but this is my favorite pair of my collection. They look so good, and they're, they look kind of bulky, but they're actually really light and really comfortable to wear. I'm a huge fan of full-length Air Max, and I don't ball in these because I really like how they look and I want to keep them nice. But even just to walk around in, these shoes are extremely comfortable, and I get a lot of comments from people saying how they really enjoy how they look. Because as you can see, like I said, even though there's a lot of white on the shoe, there are so many other colors that these really pop, especially with a good pair of shorts. So yeah, let's take a closer look. Here we go. Here's a closer look at the Nike Air Max Hyperize Lithuania, which I also call the Rasta pair for pretty obvious reasons. Here, let's move a little so we're not in the shadow so much. Okay, so what you've got is you've got a black Air Max unit, but when you hold it up, you can, and there's a little light you can see through, which I always kind of like. Yellow and red outsole with the green swoosh. Right here, it has spelled out Air Max 360 because it's the full 360 degrees Air Max, which is just the full foot. Some shoes just have Air Max back here or whatever. Most of the toe box and back around here and up is shiny white patent leather, and it looks really good. I'm getting a few creases right here, but it's really durable, which I like, and it's also easy to clean, which I like. Because, some white shoes, once you get them dirty, they're dirty. But these, I've gotten some stuff on them before, and I just wipe it off. It's got fly wire all up along here. And I think it's really cool. It's a mix of green and red fly wire. Green goes this way, and then red goes up in an overlapping pattern. But then right up here, let me zoom in on that. It says, come on, camera. It says Air Max Hyperize in yellow, so it adds that yellow, and then you got the black swoosh with the yellow border, which looks really good. And then up here, there's a little opening, and that's bordered by the red, and it's got, again, the white patent leather going around. It's got a reinforced heel back here that's black with Nike printed on it. The other side's pretty much the same. It's got green laces with little, this is going to be hard to show you, but you can see it's like, it almost looks like a road, you know, the dotted line in the center. It's kind of like a darker, it's either a black or a darker green, it's hard to tell, but the laces look really sweet. And then they also, right here on the bottom, they say Air Max, which is kind of cool. The laces are really neat part of the shoe. Black mesh tongue with a yellow border, and then white patent leather right here. Again, has Nike spelled out sideways in red. So that's pretty much the shoe, except for, if you notice, there's one thing I didn't talk about. It was the midsole. Greatest part of the shoe right here. This is green, the pine green midsole with yellow speckles, and I think this is one of my favorite parts of the shoe. It really makes the black airbag kind of pop, and it ties in the shoe really nicely. You know, it's got because it ties in, you know, the colors, and it adds something to the shoe that I think helps it stand out a little bit more, because otherwise, if that were just green, it definitely wouldn't be a boring colorway, but I mean, it wouldn't stand out nearly as much as it does. So yeah, so that's the shoe up close. I hope you enjoyed. Just feel free to comment, you know, like, subscribe if you want to see more shoe videos. Yeah, and comment with any questions you have, or, you know, let me know what you think of this pair, because I really like them, but like I said, I've actually seen a surprising amount of hate for them. I know, see, Glenn Davis, I believe, who was on the Boston Celtics, rocked these in the playoffs in 2010, and again, that was where I read, you know, one thing about that the author seemed to kind of think it was kind of cool, you know, but then I read another review where it was like, oh, he's just trying to stand out, and it almost looks like he went too far, and I just don't get that at all. I think these shoes look great. I mean, it means a lot when I say that these are my favorite pair, because usually I don't really pick a favorite pair. I'm just like, oh, I like all my shoes, but this pair just stands out to me. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Bye-bye.